What's up, Starcraft fans? When we last left off, we found Artanis fighting off the hybrid, and we also found Kerrigan and the Zerg. Yet for some reason, despite not knowing of the truce between Kerrigan and Artanis, we didn't attack the Zerg, and the Zerg didn't attack us. Funny how these happy coincidences go, eh? Incensed by Amon's betrayal of the Tal'darim, Alarak warns Vorazun that Artanis is in grave danger. After reluctantly accepting his help, Vorazun leads the Templar aboard the Spear of Adun in a daring rescue of their hierarch. Without Zerathul's prophecies to guide them, the Protoss must now chart a new course of action on their own. Let's continue then. So remember last time, I asked people I asked a poll on my channel even, whether they wanted to go to Slayn first or to Endion first. And looks like the results say that, looks like we will go to Slayn. Alright. So, let's do that. Go to the bridge.
A new combat unit awaits factional assignment, Alarak.
We'll do that afterwards. You know what? Maybe I won't have the chance, so let's do it now.
Powerful psionic warriors have joined our ranks, Hierarch. You must choose among them.
I like the Dark Archon. The Dark Archon is so awesome.
Alarak's vanguards have joined our cause. It seems our surprises have no end.
I like this. I like the Vanguard. The Dark Templar Corsair. This seems pretty good for now. Alright, let's go back to the Solar Core and reassign the Solar Rite. We have 15 extra. I like this setup though. Will I get anything? Warp harmonization, not that critical. Solo Lance, I like Solo Lance. It allows us to take out a large group of enemies. Maybe I will use Chrono Surge, just so I'll use Chrono Surge just so I'll be able to get out more units, probes I guess, and put the rest in starting supply. Let's go back to the bridge and warp travel. War Council a short time later.
The Void Portal within Ulnar has been sealed, but a greater threat looms. Amon is transforming our people into a host form.
While we were focused upon Ulnar, he has unleashed the full might of the Golden Armada, using our own weaponry to eradicate life from planets across the Caprulu sector.
Our current forces are not powerful enough to engage the Great Fleet, but Amon's other servants run rampant across the sector.
Then we should strike immediately. Eliminate his outlying forces.
The ancient purifiers were designed for war. If we reactivate them, we can build our armies and destroy Amon's Zerg broods in one fell swoop.
Assuming they do not turn on us first. The purifiers possess no loyalty, no honor.
You waste time bickering. The Tal'darim's death fleets are your threat. I alone can challenge Malash for the right to rule and bend his army to my will.
Do not forget Mobius Corps. They are rumored to operate from a hidden base where they forge a hybrid army to serve, even now.
This is true, but we cannot engage them without knowing where they are. Vorazun, send your most elite Dark Templar to scour the sector. For now, Karax, your focus must remain with the Keystone. The survival of our people depends on our actions in the days to come. It falls to the Firstborn to stop the coming oblivion.
Alright, so we can either go to Endion or to Slayn.
The Zelnaga are dead. There is no salvation within Ulnar. And yet, we indeed found hope. Now, we must eliminate Amon's armies. Siding with Alarak is indeed a risk. Tassadar, old friend, what would you do? Zeratul, would you have me take such a chance? The answer matters little. If this alliance can weaken Amon's armies, then it is a chance that must be taken.
What does this have to say?
Phoenix and I believe that we can awaken the ancient purifiers and call upon their power. They may have been a forbidden weapon, but I have seen their potential in Phoenix and know that this time they will not fail us.
Alright. Go back to Slayn, and then travel.
It is an armada.
Behold the Death Fleet under Amon's command, poised on laying waste to all life in the sector.
Then we had best act swiftly.
Rakshir. Usurpation by ritual combat cannot be rushed. Its rites demand careful preparations if they are to be accepted.
We are in orbit above a hostile world with an imposing fleet, and you speak of preparation?
I intend to depose Malash, the ruler of an entire people, and bring them under my thrall. You will aid me, and in return, I will remove the Tal'darim from this conflict. That was our bargain. To do this, the ritual must be carried out as tradition demands.
This bargain grows less appealing by the moment.
Alright. Love this purple thing over here. Let's talk to Alarak.
I wish to know more about this Rakshir, your ritual combat.
To understand Rakshir, you must first understand the sacred chain of ascension that ultimately links to Amon. Each of us is shackled to his will, and to the will of he who is in the link above. And yet, there is a way to ascend. By blade and blood, any Tal'darim can usurp the position of the one above his station. It is through this ritual that Amon's ascendants are assured to be the most capable to carry out his will.
Then Malash is the most powerful of your people?
He is considered so, but he has yet to face me.
I will make the Tal'darim our allies, not Amon's.
Think about Rakshir for a moment. If the only way to ascend is by killing the dude above you, then how could the Tal'darim sustain a population? If everyone wanted to ascend, then there would be no one left except the High Lord, right?
I hope no one gets into the Terrazine while we're on Slayn. It is such a difficult habit to break.
Let's go to the War Council.
Hierarch, my scouts are tracking the movements of the Golden Armada.
Okay, that's nice.
There are things I understand about the Tal'darim. Their zeal, their desire to appease their god. What I cannot understand is why Amon would cast aside his loyal allies so easily.
Yeah, I'd like
why
to know
he
that
would
too.
betray their sacred trust and treat them as fodder.
I have felt his grand ambitions, Artanis. The dark truth is, Amon wishes no allies, aside from his hybrid. He believes he's ending a cycle of violence, but he only brings about an eternity of abomination.
Pretty stupid reason, really.
Of all the planets in the galaxy, they chose Slayn for their homeworld.
It's a shame. Kerrigan was a much better villain.
Artanis, it is good to see you.
Kerrigan was a much better villain than Amon. She can at least, you know, do actual damage, and she doesn't actually do stupid things to break her own rule. Well, in Brood War at least, she doesn't do stupid things to give her enemies a chance to take her down. She's smart. She was smart in Brood War.
I cannot bring myself to hope for Alarak's victory, but I also cannot hope for his defeat.
I've been analyzing the Tal'darim's war machines. Their technology is cloned from Kalai designs. Aside from the construction materials, there is little deviation. How is this feat possible?
have always been legends of vessels that set out into the cosmos and never returned, of attack forces gone missing.
I have heard these stories. Whispers of angry spirits of our past that strike when you are most vulnerable. Imagine if all this time we have been fighting an unknown war against the Tal'darim.
It would explain a great deal.
How sad. They are thieves, never knowing the joys of their own invention. How despicable.
Oh, Carax.
The keystone is resonating to void energies below. We should investigate this further, Hierarch.
This is fine. Anyway, let's actually check if there's something new that changed in the text. No, it's still the same. All right, let's go back. I thought that the text would change after we go to a planet. Anyway, let's return to the Spear of Adun. Yep, still here. Still Slayn.
If all of Alarak's people are as grim as he is, this will be quite an interesting alliance.
Yes, it will be.
In order to invoke the challenge of Rakshir, preparations must be completed, as the decrees of old describe. Ready your warriors. Malash will surely attempt to interfere.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to do any of these achievements. Right now, at least. While the Terrazine complete before the 4th cycle. I haven't practiced this. While the Terrazine fog is active, this might be one I can go for. All right, let's launch the game. While waiting for the loading screen, a huge thank you to Zachary, who is supporting me in the immobilization rate tier. Thank you to Nia Metal, who is supporting me in the Pulse Cannon tier. Thank you to all my supporters on Patreon.
These are Malash's guardians. I need you to eliminate them before I proceed.
If it must be done. Wait, what is that strange fog?
Terrazine. It flows in cycles from the chasms of Slayn, bringing us closer to the void. Amon's forces will be able to manifest until the flow subsides. They do not possess their full power here, yet they will strike at your base ruthlessly.
I thought you promised an assured victory, Alarak.
You enjoy a challenge, do you not?
Very well. My forces will pursue the Guardians while it is clear. When the Terrazine flows, we must endure the onslaught. The Terrazine will rise shortly, my warriors. Be vigilant.
Void rays can now be warped in at our Stargate. They are ideal for intercepting foes in the battle ahead.
Well done, Phase Smith. We will make good use of them.
Let your will be.
You have not enough minerals.
The veil between this world and the void is lifting. Amon's forces will arrive soon.
Where shall we march? Let your will be heard. Where not? Give up.
shadows I come. I bask in
Glorious combat is upon us.
Place that in a power field.
From the shadows I come. What?
You have not enough minerals.
Nasmeru Unada. The Guardians stand watch over the shrine. Kill them slowly and painfully.
My people will fight with honor, even when we are fighting for you. But first, we must establish our defenses.
By the void, use. I bask.
You have not enough minerals.
The darkness rides.
It is a good day.
I am intrigued.
Hierarch, I was able to scan the Tal'darim motherships in this region. They are carrying shipments of solarite. I don't think Alarak would mind if we liberated them.
You have not enough minerals. You have not.
From the shadows I come.
It is a good day, Tsutsai.
You seek our service. Clever. Ask of us.
It is a good day. You have not enough.
Shadows I come.
Your probes are under attack.
I
Base is under attack.
Fear is an illusion. The darkness.
You must construct additional pylons.
We approach the void. Ready your warriors.
You have not enough. It is a good day, Tsutsai. You must construct additional pylons.
From the shadows I come.
You have not enough minerals. It is a good day, Tsutsai. You must construct additional pylons. I stand ready. You must construct additional
Amon's forces are gone. Now's your chance to attack the Guardians. The strength of the Chosen!
It is a good day, Shunsai.
Tal'darim ships are heading towards our nexus, Alarak.
Bring them down! We have destroyed a Tal'darim mothership.
Excellent. Only one remains.
You have not enough minerals.
From the shadows I come.
You have not. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
The fog gathers, Artanis. Make your preparations if you are so inclined. From the shadows I come. From the shadows I come.
It is a good day, Shunsai.
Base is under attack.
It is a good day, Shunsai.
Upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
Amon's forces are gone. Now's your chance to attack the Guardians.
must construct additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons.
It is a good day.
Do not fear death. Fear Amon.
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
Have you come to bear witness to the end?
It's a good day to die.
Conflict arises.
Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
It is a good day to die. It is a good day to die.
Is greater than we believed, Firstborn.
This shall not be our end, but a new beginning.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
From the shadows, do you sense it? Terrazine. A shame you'll have no time to enjoy it with Amon's forces coming after you.
It is a good day to die.
Conflict arises. From the shadows,
Our pylon is under attack. Your probes are under attack.
The battle begins. It is a good day.
Glory,
It is a good day.
I have met the end. Combat. The firstborn shall persevere.
Let us attack. I stand. It is a good day to die.
Base is under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
from the shadows.
It is a good day to die.
Fog is fading. What better time is there to slay my enemies? We are as one.
You require more wisdom.
a good day, Shudzai.
I stand ready. Kassam Day.
I stand ready. It is a good day, Shudzai.
You should have everything now, Facemate.
Thank you, Hierarch. I shudder to think of what they were planning to do with it.
We serve the will of the High Lord. We meet the enemy.
Enemy ships have set a course for our nexus.
You know little of Alarak, or you would not aid him.
Mineral field depleted. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Another Guardian has fallen. What a thrilling sight.
If it is so thrilling, why not join us?
Well, I must save my strength to face Malash, of course.
Base is under attack.
I have met the enemy. The firstborn shall persevere.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Not enough energy.
The battle begins.
Not enough energy. You require more. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Not enough energy.
You will stand against a god? Oh, what glorious deaths. You do well to promote my cause, Artanis.
I only hope that is true.
We approach the void. Ready your warriors. Speak your demands. This warrior awakens.
Mineral field.
This warrior awakens.
The battle begins. It is a good day, Shudzai.
Our pylon is under mineral field.
Have you come to bear witness to the end? You go to your death, Alarak. The Dark God will destroy you. I have heard enough of his lies.
Your ritual is complete. What now?
Well, they were not part of the ritual, but these traitors would have aided Malash in it, and I wish to see them die. Now the time has come. High Lord, hear me. I invoke the right of Rakshir. Fight me according to our laws, or die a coward. We meet in combat at daybreak. You shall have your challenge.
You shall have your challenge. I got two of those achievements. Maybe I can get this in another playthrough, but not right now. Since I don't have masteries yet, or mastery archives yet. All right, let's continue. Alright. I thought it was gonna crash for a moment.
I am going to make this clear. The Templar are not a weapon you can wield as you wish. We are not here to slay your enemies under false pretenses. Deceive me again, and this alliance of ours comes to an end.
Slaying Malash's guardians fulfilled more than one purpose. Once the High Lord lies dead at my feet, none will challenge my rule. After all these years, my victory is nearly at hand. I feel his concern, Artanis. He knows that I'm coming for him.
Malash.
No. Amon. Through the breath of creation, I peer beyond the veil. Oh, yes, I feel his rage washing over me. He knows I no longer fear him. He knows that the Tal'darim have no collar for him to control. I will turn the Chosen against him.
Do not assume you are already victorious, Alarak. Do not let the Terrazine cloud your judgment. You have a battle to win first.
The battle is already won. In my mind's eye, I have delivered the killing blow in 1,000 ways.
From my experience, overconfidence is your opponent's greatest ally. Do not let yours aid Malash.
Spoken as one who welcomes defeat.
I mean, in co-op, neither of them are really that
A new
awesome
combat
commanders.
unit awaits factional assignment hierarch.
I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not the best either. Let's do some conversations.
Malash has proven himself to be a dangerous leader.
Indeed. That's why my victory shall be the sweetest of ecstasy.
Has he defeated many in this rite?
Countless. He ascended the chain with brutal wrath, plowing through all who opposed him. It's as if he were blessed by the Dark God. They called him the Blade of Amon.
And still he was challenged?
It is our way. He defeated each with lingering cruelty. Malash revels in bringing his challengers to the edge of death and tormenting them for a time after.
That does not comfort me, Alarak.
Comfort is a myth, given to younglings until they are ready for the trials and pain that is true existence. Leave me. It is time to make preparations.
How unfortunate that most of the Tal'darim are blind to their fate.
This chain of ascension is a despicable practice.
It is how the Kalai once thought of the Nerazim's Shadow Walk.
There is no comparison. Our society was not founded upon...
Their culture is one unyielding hierarchy, servant to master, a constant reinforcement of their bondage to Amon. But they have been lied to, Matriarch.
And how could this change if it is all they have ever known?
Our people once only knew hatred of one another, suspicion.
Yes.
We viewed your practices as barbaric, and you viewed ours as cruel. It is the same with the Tal'darim, with the destruction of Amon, and the revelation of his betrayal. I expect their entire society to seek out who they truly are, and what they wish to be.
These Tal'darim have strange customs.
Karax, the Keystone, it's...
Reacting to void energies upon the planet's surface, most likely. I've seen this before on Ulnar. This Terrazine must be directly linked to the void.
The Tal'darim call it the breath of creation. They believe imbibing it allows them to speak directly to Amon.
A far-fetched claim, yet I cannot deny its plausibility. The substance's properties appear to be foreign to our universe.
Perhaps this is why it is so holy to them. They seek out planets rich in Terrazine and turn them into temples to their god.
Our coming here may be a blessing to us. If the Keystone reacts to Terrazine like it does with void energy, I may be able to use it to stress the artifact, determine its limits.
Perhaps fate has not abandoned us completely. We must have faith.
I prefer results, Hierarch. Amon is powerful in measures that eclipse even the Queen of Blades. There is no room for uncertainty. What possible source of void energy is emanating from Slayn? Hybrid? I shudder to think what lurks below.
Alright, so I wasn't able to do much commentary since people are actually awake now. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for what else I can do, please leave that in a comment. See you.